Hello everyone, magandang buhay sa lahat. Welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa aking Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito, I'm going to discuss about solving system of linear equations in two variables. So, how are we going to solve the value of x and the value of y given the two equations? There are many ways or there are many methods in solving the system. We have method A, graphing, another method, elimination method, we have substitution method, and we have Cramer's rule. So, medyo mahaba po yung discussion sa bawat method, kaya I divided the video into 4 parts. So, part 1, graphing, part 2, elimination method, part 3, substitution method, and part 4, Cramer's rule. At sa video na ito, I'm going to discuss solving system of linear equation by Cramer's rule. Kung hindi pa po ninyo napanood yung video lesson about solving system by graphing, elimination, and substitution method, pwede lang po ninyong balikan dito po sa playlist ng ating channel. Okay, what is a Cramer's rule that can be used in solving system of linear equations? Ito po ay isang formula. So, this formula ay magagamit natin given the two equations, mako-compute po natin yung value ng x at value ng y. So ito po yung formula to solve for the value of x. Okay? Notice here na mayroon po tayong c sub 1, b sub 2, c sub 2, b sub 1, a sub 1, and so on. So paano po natin kaya ito ma-determine yung different variables na ito? And another formula for the value of y ay ito naman po yung kanyang formula. Now, how are we going to use this formula to solve for the value of x and y? And notice that if you write the solution of the system, always you are going to write it in a form of ordered pair. And the first number sa ordered pair ay x. Dito po natin kukunin sa formula na ito. And second number is the value of y. Okay, so paano po gamitin itong Cramer's rule? Magpipresent pa ako ng different examples. Okay, so let's start the lesson by answering this preliminary activity. Find the value of a, b, and c in each of the following linear equations. So we have number 1, equation, number 2, equation. So bakit po kaya ito yung ating preliminary activity? Finding the value of a, b, and c. Okay, so ito po kasi yung isang skill na meron tayo para magamit po natin yung Cramer's rule in solving system of linear equation. Okay, so what is the value of a, b, and c in the first equation? So pwede po ninyong i-pause yung video na ito, try to answer first. Okay, so here, paano po kunin yung value ng a, b, and c? Notice that in a standard form of linear equation in two variables, it should be written in ax plus by is equal to c para makuha po natin yung value ng a, b, and c. At yung ating pong given equation ay naka-standard form na po siya. So 2x plus 3y is equal to negative 7. So what's the value of a, the value of b, at the value of c? Ito lang po yun. Okay? So a is the numerical coefficient of x. That is 2. So our a is equal to 2. Okay? And for b, numerical coefficient of y. So dito po ay 3. So our b is 3. And for our c, the constant. That is negative 7. Okay? How about number 2? We have x minus 3y is equal to 0. So what is the value of a, b, and c in the given equation? So still, using the standard form of linear equation, ax plus by is equal to c. So here, what is the value of a? Ang value ng a again ay numerical coefficient ng x. So wala pong naka-indicate. So kapag wala pong naka-indicate na numerical coefficient, understood na iyan po ay 1. Okay? So what's the value of a? The value of a is, lagay natin, 1. The value of b, since minus 3y, kaya negative 3 po ang value ng b. And c, 0 po yung ating constant. Okay. So, again, as reminder, bago po kayo manguha ng value ng a, b, and c, dapat yung equation ay nasa standard form. Kagaya po itong example 1 and 2. Okay, so let's have an example. Direction. Find the solution of the system by Cramer's rule. Okay, so let's start for number 1. So we have x plus 3y is equal to 10 and 2x plus y is equal to 5. So paano po natin i-compute or i-calculate yung value ng x and y using Cramer's rule? Okay, ganito po yon. We set that equation 1 is this one, 3x plus 3y is equal to 10. At ang equation 2 ay ito po yung ating pangalawang equation, 2x plus y equal to 5. Now, paano po natin ulit gamitin yung Cramer's rule? Ganito po yon. Okay, so kailangan, unahin natin yung equation 1, kunin po natin muna yung value ng a, b, and c. Notice here sa ating equation, nasa standard form na po siya. Ibig sabihin, madali na pong kunin yung value ng a, b, and c. Okay, so here, the value of a is the numerical coefficient of x. So, wala pong naka-indicate. So, automatic 1 po yan. The value of b is 3 at yung constant natin ay 10. Okay. So, bakit po may a sub 1, b sub 1, c sub 1 sa value ng a, b, and c? Kasi ito po ay equation 1. Ano po? Kaya indicate ko po dyan, equation 1. Kaya yung a po for equation 1 ay a sub 1, yung b, b sub 1, at yung c, c sub 1. Okay, how about equation 2? So, equation 2 is this one, 2x plus y is equal to 5. Ngayon, ang hanapin po natin ay value ng a, b, and c. Since ito po equation 2, kaya yung value ng a po ay a sub 2, ang value ng b ay b sub 2, at yung value ng c ay c sub 2. Okay, kasi second equation. Okay, so here, is it correct that the value of a is equal to 2? Yes, 2. At yung value ng y plus y dito, wala pong naka-indicate na numerical coefficient, understood na ito po ay 1. Kaya b sub 2 natin ay 1. And c is equal to 5. Okay, so if you have now the value of a, b, and c sa first equation at second equation, you are now ready to solve for the value of x and y. So, unahin po natin yung value ng x. So, solve for x. At ito po yung kanyang formula. So, x is equal to c sub 1 times b sub 2 minus c sub 2 times b sub 1 divided by a sub 1 times b sub 2 minus a sub 2 times b sub 1. Okay, substitute lang po natin yung given. So, this will become, sa numerator po, isa-isay natin. What is c sub 1? C sub 1 po ay 10. Kaya ito po yun, 10. And b sub 2 is, b sub 2 ito po 1. Kaya 10 times 1. And then minus c sub 2, b sub 1. C sub 2 is 5. Kaya ito po ay 5. At yung b sub 1, ito po 3. Kaya times 3. Okay? At sa denominator naman po, ito yon. So here, ang denominator po ay a sub 1 times b sub 2. Ano po yung a sub 1? Ito po, 1. Kaya 1 po ito. Times b sub 2. B sub 2 sa second equation equal to 1. So kaya 1 times 1. And then minus a sub 2. Ang a sub 2 po natin, second equation, 2. Okay, this 1. Times b sub 1. Ang b sub 1 po ay ito, 3. Kaya 2 times 3 here. And then you are going to multiply first, then subtract. So this become, sa numerator, 10 times 1 is 10. Then minus 5 times 3 is 15. Kaya 10 minus 15. Sa denominator naman po ay 1 times 1 is 1. Then minus, then 2 times 3, that is equal to 6. Okay. So after po natin may multiply, next naman po, we are going to subtract. What is 10 minus 15? Okay. So here, 10 minus 15 is negative 5. And 1 minus 6 is also negative 5. Now, what is negative 5 divided by negative 5? That is equal to positive 1. If you divide a number by itself, always equal to 1. Okay? So, yung 1 na ito po yung value ng x. Okay? So, idagay ko po sa taas, x is equal to 1. Okay? So, after solving the value of x, we are going to solve for the value of y. At ito po yung ating formula. Y is equal to a sub 1 times c sub 2 minus a sub 2 times c sub 1 divided by a sub 1 times b sub 2 minus a sub 2 times b sub 1. So, all you have to do is, you are going to substitute the given. So, this will become, sa numerator po ay a sub 1. What is a sub 1? 1. Kaya 1 po ito. Times c sub 2. Ang c sub 2 po ay 5. So, c sub 2 is 5. So, 1 times 5. And then, minus, what is a sub 2? Ang a sub 2 is 2, kaya ito po ay 2. Next po ay times c sub 1. Ang c sub 1 po ay 10, so times 10 po dito. And then sa denominator naman po, ito yung kanyang substitution. A sub 1. A sub 1 is 1 bang A sub 1? Yes. Times B sub 2. B sub 2 is 1. Kaya 1 times 1. And then, minus A sub 2. A sub 2, second equation is 2. Okay, this 1, 2. Times B sub 1. Ang B sub 1 po ay 3. So, times 3. Okay? Again, multiply first before subtraction. So, this will be calm. Sa numerator, 1 times 5 is 5. Minus 2 times 10 is 20. So, 5 minus 20. At sa denominator naman po ay, we have 1 times 1, 1. 2 times 3, 6. So, since that is minus, 1 minus 6. And then we are going to subtract. This will become 5 minus 20 is negative 15. And 1 minus 6 is equal to negative 5. Okay. So here, what is negative 15 divided by negative 5? That is equal to positive 3. So the value of y is equal to 3. Okay, task ko po dito. So we have now the value of x equal to 1 and the value of y equal to 3. Okay, so let us try to write the solution in a form of ordered pair. Okay, so ang ordered pair po na solution ay 1, 3. Meaning to say, sa ating ordered pair, always the first number is x, so x is equal to 1, kaya ito po yung 1. Second number is y, so ang y po ay 3, kaya ito po yun. So the solution of the system is 1, 3. Okay? To answer in sentence, thus the solution of the system is 1, 3. The graph is intersecting line. So isa lang po yung solution ng system na ito. Kasi mayroon po tayo nakuhang value. Okay? Okay, for number 2 example, we have 2x plus y is equal to 8 and 4x plus 2y is equal to 3. Now, we're going to solve this system by using Cramer's rule. Okay, so again, yung ating first equation, iset po natin na equation 1 at yung second equation, equation 2. So to solve the system by using Cramer's rule, ang first step po natin is find the value of A, B, and C sa equation 1 at equation 2. So unahin po natin yung equation 1. The value of A, B, and C are what? Okay, so ang ating pong equation 1 ay 2x plus y is equal to 8. Again, written in standard form po yung ating equation, so we can directly identify the value of A, B, and C. Okay, so the value of A is 2, the value of B is 1, and the value of C is equal to 8. So here, again, equation 1 po ito, kaya A sub 1, B sub 1, C sub 1. How about naman po yung equation 2? Equation 2 is 4x plus 2y equals to 3. Ito po yon. Now, what is the value of A, B, and C? So again, yung ating pong equation is written already in standard form. So directly, we get the value of A, B, and C. So the value of A here is 4, value of B is 2, and the constant C is 3. Again, ito po ay equation 2, kaya ang value po nito ay A sub 2, B sub 2, C sub 2. Okay. After po natin ma-determine yung value ng A, B, C sa equation 1 and 2, then we are going to solve the value of x and y by using formula. Unahin po natin yung value ng x. So yung formula po to solve for x ay ito. C sub 1 times B sub 2 minus C sub 2 times B sub 1 divided by A sub 1 times B sub 2 minus A sub 2 times B sub 1. So all you have to do is you are going to substitute the given. Okay. So unahin po natin yung numerator. C sub 1. Ang C sub 1 po, since 1, equation 1, ito po yun. C sub 1 is 8. Kaya may 8 po dito. Next po ay B sub 2. B sub 2 sa second equation, B sub 2 is 2. Okay? Kaya ang B sub 2 po ay times 2. So 8 times 2. Then copy minus C sub 2. Ang C sub 2 second equation 3. Okay, this 1. Times B sub 1, first equation, B sub 1, 1. Kaya times 1 po dito. And then, sa denominator naman, A sub 1 times B sub 2. Ano po yung A sub 1? Sa first equation, 2. Kaya ang A sub 1 is 2. Times B sub 2. Ano po yung ating b sub 2 sa second equation? Ang b sub 2 is 2, so times 2 po yun. Then minus a sub 2, second equation, a sub 2 is 4. Okay, this 1. Times b sub 1, ang b sub 1 ay first equation 1. Kaya ito po ang times 1. Then we are going to multiply first bago po tayo mag-subtract. So 8 times 2, 16. 3 times 1, 3. So 16 minus 3. Sa denominator naman, we have 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 1, 4. So that is minus, kaya minus po dito. And then subtract, 16 minus 3 is equal to 13. Okay? Divide by 4 minus 4 is 0. So kapag ganito pong lumabas, ang denominator by 0, ibig sabihin, iyan po ay undefined. Ano po? So hindi po ma-define yung value ng x. Okay? Kasi ang denominator po ay 0. So ano po yung conclusion natin kapag ang denominator po ay 0? Okay, ito po yung ating conclusion. Thus, there's no solution of the system. The graph is parallel lines. So, kapag 0 ang denominator, ibig sabihin, no solution po yung magiging sagot natin dyan. Okay? Okay, example number 3, we have 2x plus 3y is equal to 1 and 4x plus 6y is equal to 2. So, kapag ganito naman po yung given, paano naman po natin yan isosolve? So, the same manner, iset po natin yung first equation as equation 1, second equation as equation 2. And then, identify the value of a, b, and c, so both equations. So, unahin natin yung equation 1, 2x plus 3y is equal to 1. Again, written in standard form, so we directly find its value of a, b, and c. So, ang a po natin dito ay 2, that's correct. Ang b is 3, at ang c yung constant equal to 1. Okay, so next po yung ating equation 2. The equation 2 is 4x plus 6y is equal to 2. Okay, this one. Now, again, written in standard form, kaya madali pong kunin yung kanyang value ng a, b, and c. So, value of a here is 4. Value of b is 6. The constant c is equal to 2. Again, balikan natin yung equation 1. Since equation 1, kaya a sub 1, b sub 1, c sub 1 po. At ito naman po ay equation 2. Ito po yung value ng a, b, and c. So, a sub 2, b sub 2, c sub 2. Okay. So, after natin ma-determine yung value ng a, b, and c sa equation 1 and 2, again, we are going to solve for x. At ito po yung ating formula. So, substitute lang po natin yan. We have sa numerator, c sub 1 is 1. Okay, this 1. Times b sub 2. b sub 2 is 6. Kaya yun po yung 6. And then minus c sub 2. c sub 2 is 2. Kaya ito po yung 2. Times b sub 1. b sub 1 is 3. Kaya ito po yung 3. Then sa denominator naman, this will become a sub 1. Ang a sub 1 ay 2. Okay, tama. Times b sub 2. Ang b sub 2, second equation 6. Kaya times 6. Then minus a sub 2. A sub 2 is this one, 4. Okay, 4. Times b sub 1, 3. So times 3 here. Then we are going to multiply first. So we have now 1 times 6 is 6 minus 2 times 3 is 6. Sa denominator naman po, 2 times 6, 12. 4 times 3, 12. So pareho pong minus yan. And then you're going to subtract. What is 6 minus 6? That is equal to 0. 12 minus 12 equal to 0. So kapag ganito naman pong sagot ang ma-arrive natin, 0 over 0, then iyan po ay indeterminate. Ibig sabihin, hindi po pwedeng ma-divide. So again, ano po yung ating conclusion kapag 0 over 0 using Cramer's rule? Ito po yung ating conclusion. Okay, dito po sa taas ilagay. Thus, the system has many infinite solutions. The graph is coincident lines. Okay, kapag ganito pong indeterminate, ibig sabihin, there are many solutions. Okay? At ang graph po niya ay coincident lines or overlapping lines. Okay? To end up the discussion, try to answer this activity. So let's see how you understand the lesson or how you master the lesson. Find the solution of the system by Cramer's rule. So isang system of linear equations lang po yung aking ibibigay. Try nyo pong sagutan ito. Pause nyo po muna yung video na ito At kapag meron na po kayong sagot na value ng x and y, baka pwede naman pong ba-share by just typing on the comment section. Okay. So, salamat sa panonood mga anak. I hope that you learned how to solve system of linear equation in two variables by Cramer's rule. See you on my next lesson or my next discussion about solving word problems involving system of linear equation. At yung problems po na iyon ay about number problem.